welcome to another episode of Piercy Plays Guernsey FC. This is episode 5 of the first season. Looking at the screen, see our next match is today versus Welwyn Garden City, who are of the same level as us. The previous round we beat Hampton and Richmond of the Panorama South, but these guys are neither stick Southern League Division 1, so it could be quite a decent game. If I quickly go and have a look at what we've done since we last been together, as you see, the 4-2 win versus Hampton and Richmond. We had a 1-0 win in the Alan Turvey, which is the sort of Bostic League Cup. Heybridge being in the same division as Aveley, who we got hammered by in the FA Cup. Played very well. Dominic Hume goal. It was just a quality game. As you can see, our defence were outstanding. We're starting to score a few more goals from open play, which is superb. As you can see, a longer ball over, poorly defended, out to Kieran, who was actually injured a little bit at the time. Pass across to Charles, and Dominic Hume in that sort of centre mid attack role got himself forward. Superb goal. If I quickly have a look at the stats, 10 shots, 3 on target, 61% possession. So yeah, I know it's a home game, so that was cool. We're completing a lot of passes, but we're doing a lot. I mean, you can see there we're doing twice as many passes because we've got this short pass possession mentality going on, which is working okay. As you see, they're almost a 7 for average rating as well. So yeah, can't grumble with that. Then we come to an away league game against East Grinstead Town, who were 18th at the time, and we lost 2-1. And wasn't brilliant at all. We have a quick look at the stats. 18 shots, 8 against 8, but we only had 6 of them on target, and that was the bit. We were just not. There's not the cutting edge. It's worrying, especially when we play lots of games together. We played the last 3 games were in 7 days, so it became obvious by this third game that we're lacking a little bit in depth. Playing players who maybe shouldn't have been playing. Again, 60% possession. We've got the possession. We're taking the corners. We're making a lot less fouls. We're completing the passes. We're doing a lot more passes. We're also not making tackles, which is quite interesting and a little bit worrying. But then we are obviously standing on our feet. So, and to that point, we've not had any more injuries at all. So that's seemingly okay. That does put the league where we're now 8th. Tough games coming up. We've got Whiteleaf and we've got Hive as well, so that's going to be interesting. If we can get points against them, we're maybe back up towards the playoffs. But yeah, it's tough at the moment. It's tough. What I'm going to do is we're going to go in to a little bit of getting away from the league, having a little bit of fun in the FA Trophy, a little bit of escapism, and let's see where we go. So as you can see on the screen, change formations again. This is more for the fact that we've got a left winger, MacLeod, who is doing at 6.6. Kieran Marn has been okay, but doesn't cut it. He can't cross, basically. There's a lot of wasted possession going on. So I've chosen to go 4-3-3 and give a debut to Kyle Smith, who has been with the side for since youth, and he has played games and he scored 2 goals 2 years ago, so he is able, and I'm going to play him. This is going towards a gegenpress, but I don't want to gegenpress purely because I know they will get absolutely shattered at this level trying to do that. So what I'm going to try and do is still go down the route of having this control possession, keeping it relatively narrow. And note everybody is in their perfect position apart from Charlie Higgins, and he's not far off. So hoping that at this level and not having too many instructions will play well for this. So I'm focusing down the middle, and we're still going to work the balls into the box. I've got mixed crosses in because we're not making crosses, we're going down the middle. But yeah, lower tempo short passing. I might up the tempo slightly to get it towards more a pressing tactic, and we're not counter pressing at the moment. We are countering when we've got possession. out of possession. We're defending quite wide at the moment. I'm going to bring that back to standard defence to try and squeeze it a little bit, squeeze the lines. The lines are, higher and much higher. I'm tempted to bring that back and just come back to standard, see how that plays, because I don't want the balls over the top. I mean, looking at Welwyn Garden City's, he's only on a 6.42. You see, there's Tony Williams, but he's got a possibly very good acceleration and decent pace. So I'm just wanting to drop off a little bit and not bring those attacks on, so to speak. Normals really. Fripp and Dodd, the Tobins, Charlie Higgins, Dom Hume, Arthur Warren, who's been playing very well, very good player. Don't think, he's 6.91, but I mean that really shows how he's been getting on, really. Can I show that? No, we'll look at that later. But then, Frank Rosenwald and Joe Charles playing the defensive pressing forward that they love to play, but having Carl Smith just up top on his own, not on his own, but in the middle of that sort of gegenpress style as a poacher. Never really ever had a poacher work properly for me. I'm never really played this kind of formation though. So it could be interesting. So I'm going to submit the team. Yes, he is lacking much match sharpness because he hasn't played. So this hopefully in a cup game, let's see if this works. They're playing this usual sort of 4-1-2-3. Graham and Alassane wide might be an issue a bit later, but Harry and Charlie have been playing. They're good players. I'm sure they can deal with it. They're in good spirits. Yeah, the morale's not bad. So let's just say, assertively, nothing works at the moment. Aggressively, no. Passionately, I'm going to assertively say, go and give the fans their money's worth. Rubbish. Passionately, make a difference. Seems to work. Let's have a look at Oppo's. I'm just going to show him onto his weaker foot. Yeah, I think, he does worry me a little bit. I don't particularly want to mark him too tight because that seems to drag everybody out. I'm going to leave it for now and not worry too much, and we're going to go. So here we are, Welwyn Garden, FA Trophy. Let's see if we can get anything. Again, same level as us, so it should be possible. We haven't been playing away well. I think the reason for that is Joe Charles, free kick exploit. 9 free kick taker. Joe Charles gets another one. He must have had about 5 or 6 free kicks this season so far. Yeah, just under the bar, superb. Every free kick he takes is pretty close. And now I've completely forgotten what I was going to say, as you do when you score. Nipping another one in. Oh, back post, Dodd. We are playing for these free kicks as well still, so that seems to be working okay. Not seen have such a low possession even after 10 minutes in a game yet, so they're playing a possession style with their 4-1-2-3 wide. What I might actually do, I think they're doing it as part of the tactic though, is they're pressing on that defensive midfielder because they're sort of a pressing forward and defend style. Just be interesting to see if we can get Carl Smith into the play, because that would be superb if we could somehow get the forward line to start really firing the goals in. Yeah, going okay so far. We're pulling the possession back up as well, which is cool. They're making a lot of fouls and had 3 yellows already after 25. Be very interesting to see if they end up with 11, because at the moment they might not. It's very quiet. They're getting lots of feedback. I'm not going to say anything because it tends to get a mixed reception from the troops. They're all good at the moment. Nobody's standing out as being absolutely shattered. Arthur Warren is doing amazingly well in training. I've said well done quite a few times to him. God, it's quite a bland first half, this one. But we will take that. I like bland when we're winning. And half time. 3 shots. 4 shots in total and only 1 shot on target in the whole half. And we have got a green with Dominic Hume winning back possession. So that's all good. But apart from that, yeah, all a bit... Yeah, I might start changing things up a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to say passionately, things are going well, but you come on, you guys, you can do a lot better than this. You weren't that bad. This is interesting. I'm finding that even if you're winning in games against people at the same level as you, we're getting this, you weren't bad, but you can still improve. And they like it. It seems a little bit broken, this bit. Yeah, interestingly. But yeah, let's have a look at the tactics. I'm going to... So we're focusing play just down the middle of the man. I'm going to take that off to try and take the number of, sort of things they need to worry about off. We're working the ball into the box. That does seem to lead to less happening. But then if you take it off, you get moaned at because you're taking shots from long range and you're not going anywhere close. So yeah, it's a bit rubbish. But yeah, I think at the moment I'm going to leave it as is. If they come back to 1-1, they come back to 1-1. But anyway, yeah, I'll join you back for the second half. Right, welcome back for the second half, and we start with Joe Charles on the ball to Higgins and over to Cole Smith and back to Dodd, and not expecting anything to happen because this is the first highlight, as is normal. Just waiting for Welwyn to try something with regards to changing formation or something along those lines, because they don't seem to be getting any joy at all through the middle, because we've got 3 in the middle, and their wide men don't seem to be doing much. They keep getting fired up by feedback, so good on the manager for really sort of pumping them up. Not actually doing anything with it though. So they've got 4 yellows, and we've got another free kick, and it's Joe Charles, and he saved it. Frankie Tobin put it in. Oh. Back you go, Joe. Use it, and nothing. Yeah, he's absolutely deadly. I mean, 60 minutes already. Wow, oh, Charlie, what are you playing at? They're going to have to break though. Oh, he's past him. Oh, and straight into Stanton's hands. Good chap. So, 61 minutes gone. That went so fast. Nobody. I mean, yeah, our forwards are still not. I wonder whether we need to. Let's look at the tactics, see what we've got. So we've got no real attacking midfielders in there. We've got Matt on the left. What I might do. I mean, Cole Smith's not done anything, has he, at all? And he's less shattered than Frank. But Joe is the most shattered. I can't take him off because he might score another free kick. I'm gonna go Matt, bring him on, have Frank back post from him as an attacking forward. He is left footer, and have Joe as that pressing forward. We are going to focus play down the left now, and Harry Tobin is a wing back. So if we have the overlap and have him belting down there. What's he on? He's on 81, so he's not too bad at the moment. So we're going to have slightly wide, attack down the left. Mixed crosses, because, yeah, I mean, Frank's not bad in here. He's a good finisher as well. I'm going to keep the tempo low and keep the shorter passing. Transition's fine, out of position's fine. I might go back to the tactics. I've already got a personalised instruction for him, and that is cross from deep and hit the centre. I'm going to hit the far post though. He's running wide with ball. That's part of the tactic, part of the role, so we can't do anything like that. I'm just going to get him more direct as well. I'm going to get him to try and hit him a little bit earlier, just to try and get that ball in there. Yes, we like that. I'm going to confirm that, and we're going to play. I will be swapping a couple of centre mids out soon, I think, because it's very even with regards to the knackeredness of both sides, but nah. God, the game is going away quick, isn't it? Another, so what, 5 yellows, 15 fouls, yellow every 3 fouls. Not bad. God, and it's still going. I'm going to pause there. Nothing's happening, is it? It's one of those crazy games. I am going to make a substitute, and I am going to bring Charlton on for Charlie, because he's just not. He's 6'9". I'm going to bring Charlton on. I'm going to take you. It's a difficult one. Do I also bring Seb on and have all 3? If that goes extras, I'm going to be in Stuck, so I am going to confirm and play. Let's see if anything happens. Joe Charles, come on, another one. Oh, that's a good save. He's hitting the target. Come on, Joe, you've got to get there. That's absolute identikit of the earlier free kick. Exactly the same place, exactly the same thing happened. Oh, they've got the ball. Don't like it when they've got the ball, especially when they've got all the men up. But yeah, cool. Good take. That was a bit weak. Right, I'm on cautious. I'm happy with that. They've made no subs. Yeah, that worries me if they do come back into this. We're calm at the moment though. I'm not gonna shout, there's no point. They're calm. Don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing in this instance though, but they're calm, that's good. Damn sight calmer than I am anyway. Do I waste another couple of seconds? Yeah, I think Arthur's gonna have to come off his shatters, isn't he? Yeah, so I'm going to bring Seb Skillen on for his debut. What does he want to be? He wants to be an attacker, doesn't he? Or Carolero. What can Dom do? I'm going to swap, because that allows Dom to stay a bit deeper and let just Seb get forward a little bit in the last few seconds. Let's confirm and play. 3 minutes. Come on, chaps. Let's see this one home. Show that we can only win cup games. Well, they've got the ball with 2 minutes left. I don't like this. Put it in. And yeah, fine. Alisson can't header, so that's cool. Oh, we're 30 seconds over and he's banged it forward. Oh my God, he's got to be offside, surely. Yeah, thank you. Is that? Come on, ref, put us out of our misery. Cool, Frank. We've not got time wasting on, mate, and you is wasting time. That was about 30 seconds where he just did nothing. There we go, 1-0 win against Welwyn Garden City in the cup. Boom, come on boys. It looks like a nice little cup run. I think you only get about £1,000 per game for this, but I'm not really worried about that. Passionately say, very nice victory. Well done, chaps. I'm going to click away from that. I don't need to muddy the water. That's fine. Right, we're back for the draw. Yeah, this could be quite interesting. It's only the second qualifying round, obviously, but how many teams? There's loads, isn't there? Okay. So we are versus Chesterfield of the Vanarama North or Yaxley of South 1 Central. So yeah, Chesterfield are Vanarama League. Sorry, so they're pretty good. They're only 15th, but they actually are 8th in the Division 1 Central. Who we just played a team from Division 1 Central there. So yeah, interesting game. Yeah, it'd be good if it's Chesterfield because we're away to them and they might get a decent crowd, but let's just have a quick look at that. So Chesterfield schedule yeah, they get 4 or 5 grand plus, don't they? They had 3-6 for the first quali round there, so, and that was pre-Dow 0-0. What stats have we got on it? It's only 52-48. Wow. So that's, it looks like the lower league teams having a little bit overpowered in cups, and they're playing that on Tuesday replay, so that's cool. Okay. Yeah, they're not even showing us on their schedule yet, nor am I yet. Oh no, I'm not showing it yet, so I'm just going to continue just to show the schedule. Is it not yet come up? Yeah, is it not going to come up until it knows that or who it is? Okay, this is what we're going to do, because Whiteleaf are top, and we're playing at home. I'm going to play Whiteleaf. I've got a feeling that it's not down here anyway, stupid, is it? I've got a feeling the cup game is going to be pushing out the Hive Town game. Just go forward one more just to see if that does affect the schedule at all. No, right, what we'll do is we'll come back next game for Whiteleaf, the next game, and possibly do a double live con, we'll see. Yeah, it'll be amazing to get another round through the FA Trophy. It will be amazing if we end up playing Chesterfield, actually, because the 5,000 crowd, and I don't know what the share is of profits on crowd and gate receipts in the FA Trophy, like it is in the FA Cup, obviously, but yeah, we're going to go from there. So yeah, thank you for watching. 1-0 win in the cup, so that's superb. And yeah, hopefully see you next time. Remember, put a thumb on it and subscribe and get some more content of Guernsey Football Club in your inbox every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.